All right. Let's rip this latest vlog. Hopefully got a good one for you. I'm not sure I'm doing this exactly every 4 weeks, but close enough. Got a nice new hat, or Kara got a hat. That's a nice little background touch. Shout out to Kayla and Eli. But anyway, in my series here, we're talking about running today. Since I think I did swimming, did biking, now we got the run. The run is definitely my favorite part of this whole triathlon thing. I enjoy it the most. Um, it's definitely not the easiest, but you can like walk for a minute if you need to take a quick little break. Um, I just like it. So let's get into some of the gear I'm rocking, what's been going on in my training, and then hopefully I got some good clips for you. Trying to do a better job. I'll go montage your clips here at the end of what's been new in terms of my training over the last month. So take a look as usual. Take a look at the plan. So here's August, getting near the end. Had my off week. You'll see that. Went to Utah National Parks. I think I talked about that last time. Um, Karen and I did that. Was awesome. Didn't exercise in terms of running, biking, swimming, but was hammering out a ton of steps walking, which was great. And it was a really nice little break, but back to it for the last 2 weeks, and we're gearing up in a big way. So this past weekend, 60-mile bike, 14-mile run, another one round of those this weekend, and September really is gonna be brutal. We're ramping up pretty steeply in September with a peak first weekend of October, which is 4 weeks ahead of the race, where I'll do my big 100-mile bike, 20-mile run, and yeah, see how it goes. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough month, but I'm excited about it. Now, what am I rocking? I got the Brooks Ghost 16s. Mine are all white, and I am just now learning as I Google these that they are no longer being made. They've switched to the Ghost 17s now on Brooks, but looks like I can still get some from some other sources because I do want to have a backup pair for the race. But they've been treating me well. No blisters, no foot pain, knock on wood. But yeah, they've been great. Been riding them. Last time I got some grief, I wore my Under Armour issued gear from Notre Dame. So this should be a little more sophisticated, and in terms of my running equipment, say that much. So those are my shoes. I also am on Strava now, in case you want to follow me. I've been Garmin gang, just recording all my workouts on Garmin. Kara was like, you can just auto sync it to Strava. You don't have to do anything. So it's there in case you want to follow me. All my activities are logged, and you can take a look. So August 19th, 6 mile run in the morning. This is my interval run. But yeah, you can see all the good stuff that's on here. And yeah, follow me, do whatever you want. But it's there in case you want to really lock in on my training. But yeah, that is what's going on. Let's do a live weigh-in here, and then I'm just going to go right to the clips I took. I don't have much more to say, other than I feel relatively good. After my workouts this weekend, my watch hit me with a new PR, as in I needed 4 full days to recover. But I am working out here in about 30 minutes, so you know. I'll rest in 10 weeks, and we are officially, as of last Saturday, 10 weeks to the event. So we'll rest then. My watch will have to deal with it. But yeah, let's get this weigh in. Scale's not incredibly accurate, but it's close enough. I haven't really lost that much weight. I weighed in like 187 last week, but I did eat a pretty big lunch today. 192. So Haven't lost a ton of weight. But anyway, that's the update. Enjoy the clips. More to come. Oh, before I go, I got to give a shout out to my boy Tom Pitt because I am now on the fourth book, audio book of the Stormlight Archive series. He texted us, "Hey, if you're interested, some good fantasy novels." It's given me so far 120 plus hours of audio content to listen to while I bike and run, and I'm just ripping through it. So it's really been the soundtrack of this training. So thank you, Tom. Who knows what I'd be listening to otherwise. Peace out. Yeah, so we're getting a live action from the road here. I am looking at the road and not the phone, just for anybody curious. And I know you can't tell with my sweet cycling sunglasses. But yeah, back to it. I had my off week last week, went on vacation, hit some of the national parks in Utah, went out to Telluride for Kayla and Eli's wedding, had a blast. Tough flight home. Had some weather in Denver, missed a connection, took a red-eye home from Denver to Atlanta, which is just a diabolical flight. It's not a red-eye, right? The flight was at 1 a.m. Mountain Time, so 3 a.m. Eastern Time, and we landed at 6 Eastern Time. So basically it's the I'm not gonna sleep flight, which was kind of the case. Probably slept for 2 hours on the flight, you know, sleeping in a chair, and just went right back to it. So been trying to catch up on my sleep, but it's just been a tough week for working out, getting back. Obviously didn't hit early morning swims first part of the week, just trying to get some sleep back. So went to the pool Tuesday after work, thundered, closed the pool, indoor pool. Who knew that was a thing? I guess I did, but that happened, so I had to come home, go for a run. Wednesday, went back to the pool, totally jammed up. They'd closed lanes for swim lessons that were canceled the day before, which was not on the website, so couldn't do that. Came home and biked, so I had to you know, change my workout around. And now all of this is just like, I gotta be, you know, Boy Scout prepared, as my wife just told me, because I just drove out to the Silver Comet Trail. It's about a 30-minute drive from my house out here. It's the biking trail. It's the best one in the Atlanta area. It goes like, you know, I don't know exactly how long, but at least like 80 miles one way. I think maybe a little further actually. Been hitting the stationary bike with my bike at the trainer, but get here, I had some issues with my brake last time, but I thought I had it fixed. Brake totally seized up. Fiddled around with it for a while, some YouTube, whatever. I think something's broken, and the bike line goes actually inside the central frame of my bike, so I can't see it. So no biking. So I am driving to REI to get my REI bike looked at, and then I'm going to go for my 14-mile run. Probably by the time I do that, it'll be noon in the middle of August in Atlanta, so that should be a complete joy. But yeah, so I gotta clean up my act here. But yeah, just a quick update from the road for my loyal fans. I'll clip this into my next vlog here. But tough week back, but I guess, you know, that's life. We'll persevere and see what happens. We are 7 miles in, 14-mile run. Feels like 92 degrees because the bike broke. We're doing it in the middle of the afternoon. It's completely terrible. Check in later. All right, we're done. It was still bad, but we're back. We survived. My watch says I need 70 hours to recover. Good thing I'm biking 60 miles tomorrow. Talk to you soon.